All right, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can trend trade alts using Spaghetti. I'm also going to show you how you guys can use this order book depth ratio screener in TRDR to make better trading decisions with which alts you want to trade. I'm going to go over this template a little bit, how I use it, and I'm also going to go over my other trading view template and how I use that as well. All right, let's get straight into it. So how you guys are going to want to set up the chart. So first thing we're going to want to do, you just select, I use all the perpetual contracts. You can do spot if you want. It's not really a big deal. You're going to want to make it a line. And then I just make it a little bit bigger so I can tell where it is. I just put it as white. Then I make the thickness on this setting here. And basically you're just going to want to go and add all the alts. You just click plus. Let's say I want to add Trump in here. Basically Trump USDT.P, which will always be the Binance perpetual, and you just click same percentage scale and it'll add it on the chart for you. And then what am I using this for and how am I using it? So what I will do, you can either put it on like the hourly or something like that to get an overview. I want to see what alts are moving the fastest, right? I don't like getting into alts that are lagging at all. I'm not really a picker. I just like choosing the alts that have the most momentum, and I basically ride that momentum until it's gone. So first thing I'll do, I'll filter it from the 1 hour, and that'll kind of go down the lower time frame. So on the hour, we can see fart coins going absolutely insane. Let's go down to like the 5 minute here. Looks like Farcoin, then we have Trump, and then we have Bonk and Tia, and kind of these other coins. And basically, guys, you're just looking for relative strength against Bitcoin. There's no reason to be in an alt if it's lagging against Bitcoin ever, um, ever, because why would you have the alt risk? Those less liquidity. It's hard to get in and out of when you could just be in Bitcoin. So there's no reason to trade something if it's not moving more than Bitcoin, in my opinion, at least. Um, so yeah, so basically I'm looking at the biggest movers, and then I'm gonna play momentum off of those. So once I find the biggest movers that I wanna trade for the day, or put a swing trade on, I basically have my alt template here. Um, it's just a daily, and then I'll flip through like the 4 hour, 1 hour on here on the right hand side. So let's pull up Fartcoin. That one's been going crazy. And basically, guys, all I'm doing is I'm looking for this strong momentum, and I'm looking to get in on pullbacks. I don't normally intraday trade these momentum plays. If I'm gonna intraday trade, I'm mostly looking for what would you call it, high volatility. So these are more just momentum plays. Um, so I'll start like this on the weekly. Okay, we probably have like an obvious SR level around here somewhere. Let's go on the daily. All right, so probably around this low volume node here, we got a level. If we get a nice pullback, probably if it's strong, I mean, it already kind of pulled back in here, so you shouldn't get another test in this zone. So what am I looking for on these trades to get in? I'm looking for previous VWAPs. I'm looking for these VWAP bands, especially on the weekly or the monthly. With the strong trend, you're going to see it hold the 1 standard deviation band. You can kind of get in on those retests. If we do get a deeper pullback, you can get in on these weekly or monthly VWAPs. And I look for confluence with the volume profile and stuff like that. One thing I do want to note, this is just a Bitcoin chart. If Bitcoin is looking weak, it is going to impact how well your alt does, in my opinion. If we range on Bitcoin, it's normally good for alts, but if we start downtrending on Bitcoin, they normally follow suit. It is changing a little bit. You could call it like the meta or whatever. Meta is just like the best way to play the game. Comes from like video games, but I think the meta is changing a little bit because it seems like in the past, this was a couple years ago, everything would kind of go all together up. Now we have so many alts, so many coins that it's kind of more select coins that go up. It's not just, oh, I can put my money into anything and it's just going to go up. So I have been using Spaghetti a lot more lately for that, right? You can't just long anything and just, pray that it goes up. So I use that. And the last thing I'm going to use is going to be this screener here. Basically, I'm just looking for alts that have a huge order book ratio, either on the long or short side, depending on which side I'm looking to play. And then we can kind of play off that. So, like you have TRX and Trump. It looks like someone setting some spot bids on Trump. So let's go take a look at that one. I think I just added it. Maybe I don't have it in here. Let's see. So it looks like someone's setting some spot bids on Trump. Let's go over here and let's add it. Trump USDT. And I also use this here so I can check out the spot bids. Oh, this chart looks disgusting. I mean, I don't even know if this is worth trading, but let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting a spot bid. You guys can look at the order book ratio. So, if you think Bitcoin's going to run into the open, probably a good long, you know, it's really that simple. You have to be able to read Bitcoin to know where the alts are going to go, I think, in my opinion. So, again, quick overcap at the end. I'm using Spaghetti. Looks like I got a response from Trading View there. I'm using Spaghetti. That's what this chart's called. Then I'm using the longer term VWAPs, and I'm using the volume profile and open interest to kind of scan the alts, see which ones I want to trade. I'm also using this TRDR scanner. I'm looking for high order book depth ratio on the 5 and 10%. And then I'm also looking at the template here. I'm looking at, once we identify those plays, I'm looking at the order book. Let's see how it looks down here, kind of how it's been doing. I want to look at the open interest. What's the open interest doing? We can see we had a washout here. And I'm also looking, excuse me, when I want to get into them at these indicators at the top. So if you guys have any questions, throw them in the comments. But thanks, guys.